Hello, lovelies. It's Dee here, and I'm here to bring you another pick a card message. And as you can tell by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about what you guys need to walk away from. Now, I do want to say that I already felt the energies of this. So if you're not in the mood for a video that might be talking about a little bit of about yourself, about other people, friends, family, limiting beliefs, or something that you really might need to concentrate on removing yourself from. Okay, obviously, maybe bookmark it, bring it back around on a day that you're really ready to hear these messages. Okay, so as long as you go into this with an open heart and an open mind, you guys know that whatever I say, I'm not trying to personally offend anyone or anything like that. Always keep in mind that it's a general reading. You could have more than one pile that applies to you, or not everything that I say in this can apply specifically to your particular situation. Okay, but as long as you come into this with an open mind and open heart, and you come to this with the with the intention that you really want to hear what spirit really has to say to you, and they're just going to bring forth the truth to you, okay, where everything's going to be okay. So I have 3 piles to pick from today, okay, and I do already feel like we might start off a little more heavy and then kind of get to more like the kind of like lighter energy, because that's how I felt. So I have some 3 different tarot decks here to choose from, and 3 different 8 of cups. So that is the energy of this reading that we're focusing on, is the 8 of cups. And the energy of the 8 of cups is about you, something that you've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of emotions into, that spirit is telling you it's really time to come to cut the cord and really walk away, because you're walking away because your intuition is telling you that there's something better, there's something that suits you and your future and your path a lot better. So it's understanding that you are walking away from something. So these subject matters could get kind of personal. I don't know, I haven't seen the cards. So I do have some tarot, and I also have some pre-shuffled oracle cards that we're going to get into. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, I definitely feel like these readings are going to be a little bit intense, but as long as you're ready to kind of like go into it, I'm ready. So we're going to do this together. If you need to take any breaks, take a break. If I need to take a break, I might take a break. Okay, so first I wanted to start by clearing out the energy just in general. Okay, yeah, so the karmic energy is definitely swirling around a little bit. I definitely feel that, but it's okay. We're going to be getting into it. Okay, so now we're going to get into the pile selection. So let's do it. For pile number 1, you guys are going to be picking this 8 of Cups card, okay? And it's going to be from the Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? So we're going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck on this. And for some reason, Spirit is telling me to show you guys the back. So for somebody, this pattern, this plaid kind of pattern might mean something particularly to you, okay? So again, that's pile 1. It's going to be the Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? For pile number 2, we're going to be choosing the 8 of Cups from the Lewin Tarot, okay? In this particular tarot deck, the 8 of Cups is a little bit different. It's actually a woman on the 8 of Cups card. All right, and this is what the back of this deck looks like. All right. And then in pile number 3, we're going to be choosing the good old Smith Wyatt Tarot deck. My first tarot deck, actually, that I ever got. That's not true. Actually, pile 2 was my first tarot deck I ever got. I'm not sure why I said that. I'm like, wait, no. Because this tarot deck was like, excuse me, what? This is probably my most used tarot deck. I will say that for sure. All right, you guys, so as always, take your time, meditate on it, pray about it. The timestamps will be listed down in the description box down below, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get into pile 1. I'll see you in your readings, lovelies, okay? Hello, pile 1. Thank you for being here today. You guys are picking what do you need to walk away from. You chose the Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? And I'm really being shown by Spirit that the card that's underneath, it ended up on the back of the deck, right underneath this Eight of Cups card, is going to be significant for you guys, okay? So that is the King of Pentacles, all right? So I'm going to channel at first from these two, then we're going to pull some tarot, then we're going to get into the pre-shuffled oracle cards. If I need to, I have my little mini tarot deck right here that I'm going to pull if I need to clarify anything, and then we'll also live pull some advice cards at the end out of the Breaking Light tarot, okay? So let's get into it. What does Pile 1 need to walk away from, Spirit? Okay, so they're showing me the Tower card. They're showing me a woman like laughing and like pointing. So perhaps some judgmental energy either from within yourself or judgmental energy that you have been trying to get away from. I'm getting kind of like a judgmental feminine energy from your childhood or just from your past that you're trying to walk away from, that you're trying to put some distance in between yourself. You're really trying. I'm really getting like, you don't have to be, but I'm getting that whoever you are, you're sitting more in your masculine energy and you're trying to walk away from a feminine energy. Again, at the end of the day, energy and gender are two different things, or how people identify themselves are two different things. And of course, we can sit in any masculine or feminine energy at any point, at any time, depending on what we're going through, right? No matter what we more closely identify or what energy we sit in most regularly, right? So I'm really getting that you're really into, you could be really like into your bag right now, really into your career. I'm really feeling mostly like stability. You're like, look, I just want to leave behind. Yeah, I just heard from Mean Girls. I just heard Gretchen say, you can't sit with us. So you might be kind of really trying to leave behind a friendship group. Or yeah, you're not even wanting to call them friends really, because you're like, yeah, no, my definition of friendship is definitely changing. It's definitely moving around. Like, people that I thought were on my side are definitely not my side. And it might have even been a particular person. Like, I'm getting kind of like this ringleader vibe from one particular person that's really just like, yeah, that was really picking at you, that was really going after you. You know, this could have been a work situation, or it could have been, you know, a parental situation. It could have been friendship situation, a relationship, romantic or platonic, whatever the situation was. It could even be like friends, or not friends, sorry, I was trying to say family, or like friends that you at one point you thought you were really close to, that felt like family. So it's definitely felt like you're coming out of a dark night of the soul with that tower moment. You've had a big tower moment here where you've had this big giant collapse, a big giant kind of fight or something. I'm seeing the Five of Wands too, where, and I'm seeing the Five of Wands, and I'm also seeing the Tower card. So I'm seeing like I'm seeing like the smoke clearing, like a tower moment happening, like the big lightning strike, an explosion, then kind of like the Five of Wands, kind of like fighting afterwards, bickering afterwards. So you could be coming out of a divorce, or coming out of, it's kind of like almost like who's gonna win. Like, if it was like a friendship or a group that you fell out of, it's kind of like that situation where it's like, okay, like, is this person gonna stay friends with me? Is that person gonna stay friends with them? Like, who's choosing sides? Who's on your side? Who believes them more? Who believes you more? That kind of energy. And you're kind of like, look, I'm done with it. I'm over it. There was too much secrets. There was too much BS. I really feel like you're just kind of like, you're in this kind of energy where you're like, you know what? I'm staying ducked off. I'm staying to myself, and I'm just walking away, because like, I gotta turn to more stability. I gotta turn to more, I want to know that I can rely on somebody, that I can, you know, put my faith in them, that I can trust them, that they're not going to tell my secrets, that they're not going to go running their mouth behind my back. Like, I need to know that somebody's going to stand firm and be with me and be there for me. And yeah, I'm just walking away from the BS that really doesn't, okay, right? Again, in your masculine energy and your emperor energy, just being like, no, like, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the BS anymore. Like, I'm not going to be told what to do anymore, even when I know that what I'm being told to do really doesn't serve that person or serves other people more than it serves me, right? Yeah, period. Getting that independent energy. right? And I definitely see the Queen of Pentacles back here as well. Okay, so either way, whether you're a male or female, whoever you identify as, right, you're stepping into this more masculine energy of, I'm going to step forward. I'm going to stand firm in my beliefs. I really feel like too, I'm really getting a big energy of like, I'm a lot wiser now because I've gone through this karmic experience. I want to be, you know, so it's definitely coming into gaining your power, gaining your independence, walking away from like codependent situations from your past that really made you feel weak, that really made you feel like, it's this kind of the situation like, if I speak up, I will be judged. If I stand in my truth and say, no, I actually don't like that. No, I actually don't want to go there. No, I actually don't want to eat that. No, I actually don't want to do that. Like, I will be judged. I will be ridiculed. I will be set in the corner and like, you know, like in punishment or something like that. And I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm a grown ass person. Like, I'm not dealing with somebody making me feel like, you know, being emotionally abusive or being emotionally manipulative. Like, I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. Like, I'd rather be by myself, right? And I don't know if you guys could hear that bird. It was so funny, right? Because it was just like tweeting like as soon as this like Nine of Pentacles was coming out, and I just noticed that um the bird there on this person's finger. So you might get a lot of um you might have been noticing that you might get a lot of messages from like birds, or you've been noting certain species of birds being around you a lot, and you're just like, why am I just noticing this bird a lot? I'm seeing red birds a lot, and I'm also seeing like crows as well. For me personally, you know, it represents finding yourself, finding your truth. I'm hearing a woodpecker. You might have been hearing woodpeckers or seeing like seeing that. Yeah, look at you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for standing up and defending yourself and like really just being like, no. Like, I'm going to stand in my truth, and what I believe is what I feel. What you believe, you're free to feel whatever, but like, I'm not, no. And then I am getting a big friendship vibe out of this, for real. Empress, look at that. You know, like, I want somebody who's going to be nurturing, who's going to be kind. This specifically could have been dealing with a mother or a mother of your children. Okay. Or you could be a mother. You could have had people telling you like, no, you need to raise your kids like this, or no, you need to do that, or no, you need to do this. And it's like, you know what? Like, I can do this on my own. Like, I don't need you. Um, you know, I don't need you to overstep your boundaries with me. Like, no, like, I want something nurturing and giving and loving and, you know, fruitful, that's going to be giving back to me. And that's what I deserve. So you know, I'm going to give that energy to myself, and I'm going to walk away. Right. That's why you're in this masculine energy, because you've realized like, you know, I want to have a safe space here where I can actually be in this Empress energy. Right. But it's like, I need to step up. I want somebody who's actually going to give back to me. I want friends. I want family. I want a job, whatever it is, right? Whatever this energy that you're walking away from is. It's like, I deserve to be cared about. I deserve to be talked about in a good, positive way, because I really give back. I really try. I really do the best that I can. And there's no reason for me to stay in with people, or in with a group, or in with friends or family that, you know, just take advantage of me. I'm going to stand up and stand in my truth and say, no, like, you are realizing that you are the magician. Like, you are crafting your reality around you. And on top of that, a lot, you know, we can, if I am feeling a big empathic vibe around you. So I am feeling like you're really affected by the people that are around you, right? So you're really affected, and sometimes we cannot realize how much of other people's energy we take on and we embody as ourselves, and we start to feel like, I am this, I am that. And then it's not till we walk away from that, or we put that distance in between us and those people, or us and those feelings, or us in that kind of mindset, that we're like, actually, that's not me. Actually, that's not what I want. That's what you want. I don't want to be who you want me to be. I want to be me, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me not wanting to just be who you want me to be. It's not about, you know, what I can give you, what, you know, I'm really feeling like you're walking away from a particular person that's very much so like, it's about me, 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 me. Like, this is what you need to give me. What have you given me? What do you represent to me? Like, you are like a product, and in that product, you represent me. So whether or not this was like a company that was way too, a boss or a company that expected you to always put yourself and your personal life on the back burner for the betterment of the company or for the betterment of the business, or if they expected you to, or if it was like a partner that expected you to never embarrass them and never say anything out of turn, or just be quiet, or just be silent, or just be kind of there. Like, no, you stay in your role, don't speak, nobody cares, like, you're so silly, don't talk, don't speak. And this person expected you to just kind of stand in the background and be kind of like their plus one, and it wasn't really about you. It was about you standing in their shadow, being that support. Like, yeah, I'm here, I'm supporting, but it's all about that other person, and you're really understanding that you really want to stand up for yourself, and you really want to give that nurturing energy to yourself instead of giving it away to other people, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with nurturing and taking care of other people as well, but we need to be making sure, right? Spirit is saying you need to be making sure that you're getting what you want too. You need to be making sure that your wishes are being fulfilled too. That it's not just you giving and giving and giving and nothing is being given back, right? I don't really need to clarify that much. Hello? The Tower. Hello? The Queen of Wands. It's me, me, me. All about on the surface. It's all about me. It's all about, and this even could have been a person that could have possibly been cheating on you, or could have possibly been all about the looks on the surface level. And a very judgmental person. And I saw the moon card too. I have on the moon card. This was a person that was like it was a heavy burden, that this person was always putting on your back, right? Is a heavy burden this person was always putting on your back to live a certain way, to look a certain way, to be a certain way, and to, it's like sorry, excuse me, can you not do that, please? Thank you. Sorry, that was my cat. He just like bumped into the camera. My apologies. But tell me more about this Magician card, please. That's the only card that I really feel like. Okay. Okay, it is about what you. Okay. This person also could have been a Capricorn. Again, right? This Tower moment. There's a lot of lessons that you are learning here, okay? But it's also about what you want, right? And I really feel like this person was very selfish, and they were very unapologetic about the way they were just like, no, like, this is the way it's supposed to be, duh. Like, it's about me, not about you. And you're like, I'm supposed to exist too. What I want is supposed to be here too. What me, it's not just me, it's not everyone else and then me, 35th in line behind everything else. Like, I matter in this relationship too. You're definitely in a big karmic situation here with this person where you felt tied in, and a big giant bolt came down there with that Tower card and just really like was like, hello, you need to, it's not, it's giving me a very big friend vibe. Even if this person was in a relationship with you, it's like this person was more like a roommate than a person that you're actually in a relationship with, because you felt like they didn't matter, like you, or like you didn't matter to them, like the relationship didn't actually matter, like you were just this is also giving me like you were just kind of like their accessory, or like, something on their arm, or something that was just there, like I'm saying, like their backup, like. And please don't take this the wrong way, because I don't think of you this way. This is more this person's energy, okay? They could have even been, you were the type of person that it's like, yeah, you can come with me because you can stand next to me and make me look even prettier. And I'm not getting that this person, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this person, but like, um, it's also giving me an energy of like, it's better than being alone. But I feel like you're like, I felt lonely anyway. Okay, that's what I was getting with this. I felt lonely anyway. I felt abandoned. Person, it's like, oh, it was better than being alone. It's better than not having friends. But in the end, you're realizing actually, I would rather not have any friends than have a friend, than have the friends that I have be like you, right? Or have the relationship that I'm in be like, feel like this, like, because that's BS. I don't want to feel this way. um It's also given me a situation here where you might have gone through kind of a glow up, like maybe you lost some weight, or maybe you got out of a relationship and you're kind of glowing. You're kind of, you're getting up there, you're getting some confidence, you're talking and you're walking with some success with your head held high. And this is like a friend that instead of being happy for you, that instead of being, grateful that you're succeeding, this is like a partner that would see you succeeding not as them succeeding, but would see you succeeding as like a challenge to them, right? Like, oh, like, what are you trying to look better than me? What are you trying to be thinner than me? What are you trying to be more beautiful than me? What are you trying to take the spotlight from me? Like, how dare you? You're just the person that stands in the background. Oh, okay. So this person is like, I'm the art and you're the beige color paint that just stands behind me and makes me look better. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I just think that you're like F that. You might have been feeling a little bit like I was a little foolish in the background, but like, yo, like F that. Like, I ain't dealing with that ish anymore. Like, yeah, this is the type of person that surrounds themselves with people they deem as just like regular people or average, of average intelligence or of average, so that they can, of like average whatever. It's like, they're the statement piece and it's like you're a staple. I'm the bright red lip and you're just the smoky eye. Like, you don't look bad and we complement each other, but clearly I'm the one that matters. Like, I'm the star piece and you're just the person standing in the background. There's the moon card, right? There's too much BS here. Exactly. And this person, while they might have been the type of person that tried to turn it around on you and make you feel like you're so needy, like you need me, when it's really the opposite way. Because when you started standing out, when you started having confidence, when you started speaking up, this person saw it as a challenge, instead of being like, wow, like we're stepping up, we're doing this together. If you look good, I look good. If you're succeeding, I'm succeeding. If you're making money, I'm making money. Like, go best friend, go best friend. Yeah, like, no. Like, this person was just like, how dare you? How dare you try to stand up and compete with me, right? Because the truth is, this person is actually codependent on you. You were codependent on that, but this person tries to act like, you're so needy. Like, you're so needy, you need me. When it's really the opposite way around, right? It's really the opposite way around. Like they are defined by you. They define themselves like standing above the crowd by surrounding themselves with average people. But it's like, but if you try to stand on their same level, they don't seem as special, right? They seem a little more average because you're standing out too, right? You're looking beautiful too. You're catching looks too. You're getting dates too. You're getting numbers too. People are walking up to you and being like, hey, you're beautiful. Let's dance. And this person's like, what? So this person defines themselves by surrounding themselves with people that they can feel better than. And now that you are feeling better about yourself and you're having confidence, this person is like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? I'm the special one. I'm the pretty one. I'm the thin one. I'm the star of this show. You just sit in the background and you're just there. But it's like, by defining themselves by that, they're actually, they're making it where, it's like maybe it's you that can't keep up, right? It's not me that can't keep up. It's not me that needs you, right? It's you that needs me. You're the one that feels like you can't be special if I'm also beautiful, or I also look good, or I also take care of myself. Like, you're the one that feels that way. Wow. Okay. I'm really happy you're walking away from this person. I'm proud of you. Good for you. Okay? Freaking good for you. Okay. Let's get into your oracle cards, okay? So, Herbal Kitchen Alchemist, which also reminds me of the Magician card, okay? So maybe again here, you're taking care of yourself, you're dieting, your skin's clearing up, or you're losing weight. Like I said, I was getting that kind of vibe where I remember, like, I don't know, some time ago, like a friend of mine like shared like some TikToks with me, because I don't have TikTok, but they shared some TikToks with me, and it was like this compilation of people who were like, that was like a TikTok reaction thing where it was like, share your I lost a lot of weight, like weight loss stories. And a big one that was on there was this person being like, when you go through a transformation like that, you realize who's really on your side and who's really just around you, so that you can be the fat friend, right? Your real friends are like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, you look so good, like, yes queen, like, get like, yes, like, you look so good, I'm so proud of you, I'm so happy for you, like, you're taking care of yourself and you're being there for you. And then and then you have those friends that are just like, I like the old you, like, oh, you're so different now, or like, they have an issue because they feel jealous, or because it really wasn't about your friendship, it was about what you meant to them, what placeholder you fit into their life. And when you dared to not be inside this little box they wanted to put you in, they're like, who are you now? Because that's all you were. You weren't a real friend to me. You were just that person that stood beside me. You were just my boyfriend. You were just that friend. You weren't my equal. You weren't my partner. You weren't my best friend. You were just what you were to me. And so when you changed, or when you decided to grow up out of that, this person can't handle that. Right? Okay, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with that, but it's just like, yeah, that's what you're walking away from. Thank goodness. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Like, cut it. Like the sickle right there, like, cut the cords. Like, absolutely. Ancestors. So I definitely feel like here, remembrance, ancestors. With this, I feel like, one, your ancestors are coming through strong with the get out of this person, like, get out of this person's life because they don't deserve you. And two, I definitely feel like you and this person had some kind of past life energy. The two of you were like some kind of past life soulmates, past life karmic kind of energy, where maybe perhaps the two of you were friends or you were lovers in a past. And so that's why this kind of situation, because there was some karma here to kind of work through, where it's like, maybe in the past you stayed with this person, right? Maybe in the past you were fine always being that shadow. You were fine always letting them stand in the limelight and just holding them up, right? Or maybe in the past it was the opposite, right? And it was your turn to learn the opposite, to stand up for yourself, right? But either way, this person came into your life as a karmic situation here to remind you, like, you have so much more power. You do not have to live by the definition of what this other person wants you to be, right? This isn't a competition. Like, get out of people's lives who are emotionally immature and see everything as a competition, right? To see, to not see that you succeeding and you being wonderful and you being happy is not a challenge to them, right? And it's only, people only see it as a challenge because on truthfully on the inside, they're not that happy, they're not that confident, they're not that beautiful as they want to pretend like they are, right? Gambler. Look at you walking forward, like listening to your intuition and walking forward, right? Speaking of, high priestess definitely did stood out to me back here, right? And again, like I was saying, these karmic lessons that you needed to learn here, right? There's definitely a big spiritual lesson here between you and this person, okay? Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Yeah, so this other person might have been that doubting voice in your head, or that doubting person that was always like, you can't do that, you can't wear that, you can't, like, whatever, you trying to go to the gym, sure, okay, I'm sure you'll be eating, or come on, or they were that person that's like, no, let's not go to the gym, like, let's just sit around, let's order pizza again, let's stay like in this karmic BS, right? Rescuer, yeah. This person, exactly, like I was saying, you're following in your own footsteps, you're standing out, you're really, you're taking the gamble, you're the one taking that leap of faith, like really improving your life and listening to where you're being guided, and it's paying off. And this other person is just really jealous of you, right? They expect you, they always want to look like, they want to look like, oh, I'm the one rescuing you because I'm letting you be in my presence, when the truth is this person was really, they were waiting for you to rescue them. They needed you more than you needed them, clinging to that life preserver. And there might have been this hole right in your heart space that you felt like the on a soul level, the neediness of this person, they made you feel needed, but now you're realizing, like, I don't need to be needed in this codependent way anymore, right? I don't need to go around rescuing other people when I can rescue myself, right? I don't need someone else to rescue me. I don't need someone else to be the light, that I kind of cling on to. I can be that light for myself, right? I can stand in my independent energy, and I don't have to stand in the shadow of anyone. Like, and I don't need to stand, and anyone that expects me to stand in the shadow, it's like, no, why? Winter, take care of your needs. Exactly. You're here. I'm not the needy one. You're the needy one, right? Taking care of yourself, being that like the lone wolf energy, right? Like, no, I don't need you. You were the one that needed me. And I hope you heal, and I hope you get better, and I hope you find what you need. It's just not, I can't find what I need in you, and you're not going to find what you need in me, right? On a soul level, you did, right? Like, that's why the two of you came together in this karmic way, right? Sage, be devoted and committed. So you're definitely, one, saging this person's energy out of your life, right? But you're probably journaling. And again, with that peacock energy, that's so funny because earlier I was noticing I used a different tarot deck for an energy for an energy reading, a channeled reading, and the Nine of Pentacles is in that deck is a peacock. The Nine of Pentacles is represented by the peacock standing there, right? And so that's so funny that the peacock is coming up here again, here with the peacock feather, right? Because this person was very much so about like what appearances were on the outside, right, and what you meant to them. I don't know why, but they're showing me like their relationship. When I kept saying needy, they're showing me the relationship from between the two main characters from that movie Jennifer's Body, where it's like where it's kind of like the geeky girl that's best friends with the head cheerleader, and it's like, you're so needy, you need me, when it was really the other way around, right? Like, that person, Jennifer, was the one that needed the other girl, even though she called her needy all the time. She was the one that was codependent on her friend, not the other way around when it really came to it, right? Yeah. Be devoted and committed. I'm also getting that you might have broken up with this friend because with that, I'm also getting that perhaps maybe you express, like, in this glow up that you're going through, this person, like, you could have expressed that you really had really deep feelings for a particular person, and this person could have kind of jumped in front of you and either chase that person away from you or claim them themselves. Like, they're just like, oh, like, it's like you being like, oh my god, I'm in love with this kid Adam, and then, or I'm in love with this person. I don't know why the name Adam stood out to me. Maybe that's a thing for one of you. And suddenly you're talking to your best friend and it's like, no, like, no, you can't, because, oh, I made out with Adam, or I've already claimed him, or it's like, oh, whatever. That's also a thing from the movie Jennifer's Body, so spoilers on that, right? She's like, I'm in love with this kid, and that's the kid that she tries to go after, that she tries to kill, right? Is like her best friend's boyfriend. So it's kind of like, what? So I am getting that kind of vibes where it's like this person might have tried to draw a wedge in between you and a person that you really liked, or a person that they felt like was kind of intruding into y'all's friendship or into y'all's relationship or something like that, and you're like, whoa, like, it's really not like that. Like, you clearly are the needy one that's so needy on me, like, even though you want to call me needy all the time. Yeah. But stay devoted and committed to this taking care of yourself and being there for yourself. Hold the space. Exactly. Hold this space for yourself. Hold this space for your healing. Hold this space for your emotions to express themselves. Hold space. Take up space. It's okay. Take up space. This other person probably wanted you to always like condense yourself down, to put yourself in the background, to not shine as bright so that they could shine brighter, right? You don't shine as bright, and don't be your true self, because then you would outshine me, and then that's a problem, right? So take up space. Hold that space. Be yourself. Be different. It's fine, you know? And I feel like that's the lesson that you're learning here. Like, no, I'm fine to be myself. I'm fine to take up space. I'm fine to have my own wants and my own dreams. Like, back off. No need to worry. So yeah, so spirit is saying like there's no need to worry now. I feel like this person caused a lot of worry. This person caused a lot of headaches. This person was very needy, was very time consuming, was very like energy sucking. This person definitely could have been an energy vampire. They are kind of giving me slight narcissism or just straight like this is a pretty selfish person, you know, and they're definitely giving me a big projection energy where it's like they project all of their own traits onto everyone around you, including, you know, everyone around them, including you, like really particularly, right? Look for a sign. The spirit saying they're going to be giving you signs and synchronicities, which you're already doing. You're already seeing the signs. You're already listening to your intuition. You're already being guided by your intuition. You're already being guided forward by like particularly like I was saying, like birds and ancestors, or especially particularly like crows. You have a particular ancestral spirits around you that are really just being like please grow out of this relationship with this person, whoever they are, or this relationship with this person, this place, this mindset. It's really both, right? This person is an embodiment, right? Is a karmic embodiment of this mindset of I need to shrink myself down smaller so I don't get noticed, so that I don't shine bright, so people don't have this opportunity to, you know, it's fine. Like it's fine if I just blend into the background. It's fine if I'm just an average person. It's fine if I'm just this. And spirit is saying like you don't need to dim yourself, right? You do not need to dim yourself for other people so that they feel better, you know. Um yeah. Lightning, massive energy burst, sudden change. That's that tower energy again, right? Also, just there's a lot of right and lightning. Look for a sign lightning. I was just about to say, and this is my signs deck too. So there is something around like thunderstorms or lightning, might even a lightning strike. Because that's so funny because that was your whole energy, was that tower energy of that lightning strike. So I don't know, something particularly about lightning, around a storm, or about maybe particularly like lightning striking near your house or striking near something that you're near. There is a big energy here of that tower energy of like a lightning bolt striking, of like, wow, I'm okay now. Everything's gonna be okay now. Everything, you know, is really suddenly shifting here. Yeah, it's like this sudden, like, right, like that tower moment. It's like this sudden realization, like, I don't need you, and everything's just gonna get easier from here on out, right? Okay, so 483. So any of those individual numbers or them together could mean something significant from you. Wow. The divine is sending balance into your life. You are attracting abundance. Let go of what does not serve you. Exactly. So this person, this place, this thing, this energy, it did not serve you, right? And now you're seeing the abundance from that, right? Now you are seeing the you know, you are reaping the rewards of that, right? Now that you're away from this person, you are seeing how much more the sun is coming out and shining in your life, and it's not as much of the darkness, right? You're making it through. All right, let's pull a few cards and wrap this up. This has been a pretty lengthy reading. I've enjoyed this reading though. As always, let me know down in the comment section down below if this really, you know, if this really resonated for you. Don't smother your emotions, use them as your guide. I just had to stop because that like stood out to me. I'm receiving strange visions, so pay attention to your visions, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to like sudden like, you know, mind, you know, like sudden thoughts that are coming to your head, like maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, right? You know, I should go here, or I should do that, or I should try this, or I should take this class, or I should, especially here, there might be something around taking a cooking class, or about, you know, cooking a lot of your own foods, going a little bit more like green shakes, like natural raw foods, or a natural raw food diet. Look, I remember you from our past lives. Like I was saying here, you definitely had a past life with this person, which is why you probably felt such a strong instant connection with this person, and why Did you guys see that? I know my camera just picked that up. That was crazy because where did that reflection come from? Did you guys see that big? Oh my gosh, I have such chill bumps. Woo! Wow. Okay. I am following the divine plan. Wow. Woo! You guys, spirit guides are so strong in here right now. Oh my god, I have chill bumps. Can you guys see those chill bumps? Look at how big those are. Wow. The hairs like on my arms are like standing up like crazy. Like, woo! I am following the divine plan. So you guys are, I have chill bumps all over my body. Spirit, can you step back a little bit, please? Thank you. Wow. That was so strong, you guys. Wow. So definitely big energy here of shifting timelines, of moving on from the past. I had to stop projecting and take accountability. That's what this person ended up having to do. Hello, I'm going through my dark night. So absolutely, you were going through a dark night of your soul. You're following that divine plan. There's more than one way to be strong. So that's what you're really in the processes of of realizing right now, right? Like that person, like you defined this person as like your example of strength, of what it meant to be strong, and now you are realizing like my type of strength is powerful too, right? And I don't have to be so deliberately strong like that person was, or I don't have to be, because this, you're kind of realizing this person's really not as strong as you thought they were, right? You know, you're kind of realizing I need to take this person down off a pedestal because they really don't deserve to be up on that pedestal as much. Yeah, you guys got some really strong angelic energy around you right now, kind of guardian angel, kind of ancestor vibes around you, just being like, yeah, like let go of this past energy. Woo. Okay, I'm hearing the name Cecilia, so let me know if that resonates for you down in the comment section down below. I am experiencing major tower moments. There it is, right? Those major tower moments. I feel you pulling my energy, so I definitely feel like this person was like major pulling your energy, but I also feel like your spirit guides are really opening you up. I'm feeling like, woo, it's a lot of spiritual energy in here just all of a sudden out of nowhere, and I'm feeling a lot of tingling in my crown sensation, you know, so you could be dealing with any of that. You might have been dealing with a lot more opening up of your spiritual beliefs and your spiritual powers or spiritual abilities, right? Your spiritual connection. What are we building here, right? So your spirit guides really wanted you to take a step back and realize like what exactly are you building? What are you planting? What are the seeds that you're planting here by letting this other person define who you are and define your future for you. Define your own future for yourself. Okay, I don't compete with options. I am the option. Okay, so like even a person, like if like right, if that person knew that the two of you had something going on and they still like did something with your best friend, it's like, what? You know what? I deserve somebody who doesn't dibble and dabble and things like that. I deserve a best friend who doesn't try to sleep with my man or try to sleep with people or try to, to hit on people that I'm attracted to. Like, what the F is that? Like, that you're not a real friend, right? I'm not competing with you, right? Like, we're not in competition. If you win, I win, or, that kind of situation like that. Okay. I love your hands. They make me feel safe. So I feel I'm being shown that rescuer card, right? So it's like something about this person felt safe because it was like your safety zone. It reminded you of a way that you were raised or something like that, where you felt safe with this person, but only for a certain amount of time, because I felt like it was like this familiarity, like you were normalized to the dysfunction of the friendship or who this person really was, right? Because it was like, oh no, that's just so and so, that's just how they are, they're not really like that, but it's like in time this person really showed you who they really were, or where they really put this friendship in their mind, so it really kind of made it obvious to you, right? We have to wait energy came out. I definitely feel like this person might have wanted you to wait, wanted you to stop, didn't want you to like move forward. Like they didn't want you to grow. They wanted you to stay small. Okay. Just one more, please, if you would, Spirit. Okay. Two more then. Grab me and hold me tight. And I'm dealing with childhood trauma. Please give me time. Yeah. So, right? I definitely feel like that's what's happening right now. This person was grabbing you, holding you, trying to turn you. And look, the third card is still right there at the bottom of the deck. Your funny spirit. Okay, I'm gonna show it too. Okay, I'm dealing with childhood trauma. Please give me time. Grab me and hold me tight. Yeah. So I like I said before, with this, your hands make me feel safe. It really, this person came into your life as the embodiment of some kind of childhood trauma that you went through. Maybe if you think about it, or you really step back from this person, you look and you examine, and you're like, yeah, like wow, I ended up in a relationship with a person with like my mother, or I ended up in a relationship, or I ended up having a best friend that reminded me of the way my mom used to make, used to treat me, or something like that, right? So, or your grandmother or somebody like that, or your dad, whoever, right? So this came up as the embodiment. This person was the embodiment of this issue that you really needed to face, right? Because it's like you weren't facing it inside yourself, so you needed to face it inside of another person, right? But now that this has come up, now you can heal it. Now you can move on from it. Now you can heal from it. Okay. Also, pay attention to what's going on in the higher realms. Also in the heavens and the celestial realm. Okay. I turn to the sun, moon, and stars for guidance. Right. Pay attention to what's going on. Like what placement the moon cycle is in. Pay attention. If you haven't, get a little bit more into astrology. Look into your signs, your houses, all of that stuff. There's plenty of places where you can go and get your natal chart reading for free and things like that. Okay, you just need to put in a couple of things of personal information about. It's not gonna ask for your name or email address or anything like that. It shouldn't, unless it's asking you to set up an account. But whatever. Anyway, just be aware of that. Okay. And look towards some of that, right? Especially looking towards your sun sign, your moon sign, and paying attention to your north node. Okay, pay attention to those. So those are really going to help you on that, right? Because your sun sign is who you are, your moon sign is kind of like more like your emotions, and your north node is what your destiny is in this lifetime, what your major goal and your major life goals are, like what kind of evolution as a soul are you going through in this lifetime, right? So pay attention to those particular placements as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really enjoyed this. I'm so proud of you guys for getting out of this situation. Okay, like I know that if whatever process you are in this, you will feel better once you walk away from this particular thing. And and again, let your emotions be your guide, right? Let them really guide you forward as to what you really need to do to really take care of yourself. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I am really proud of you, Power One. Okay, keep up the good work. You're gonna make it through. You're gonna be okay. You are so much stronger than whoever it was that tried to make you feel like you were weak. They're really actually the weak ones, because people who are actually truly strong don't have to make other people feel weak so that they feel stronger, right? So keep that in mind, right? And don't ever adapt that kind of energy for yourself. Always try to be the bigger person on it. Okay, good luck out there to you. Okay, good luck out there. You're doing a great job. Keep moving forward. Okay, I'm very, very proud of you again. All right, if you're drawn to any other piles in this video, you are welcome to check those out as well. Okay, I really appreciate you being here. If you like the content, please give it a like. Check out all the links in the description box down below. If you really liked this deck, the Breaking Light deck, okay, you can purchase that down below. There's direct links, as well as links to my online shop, where you can see all of the card decks that I offer. Okay, I really appreciate you guys. All right, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. If you feel interested in a personal reading, my contact information is down below, as well as a link to donate or tip the channel if you really enjoyed the reading. I really appreciate you guys either way. And if you are drawn to any other readings in this one, I'll see you there. Okay, and hopefully if you feel drawn to any of my other videos, go ahead and check those out too. Okay, thank you again for being here today with me, Paul One, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Paul 2. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. So we are going to be getting into what do you need to walk away from. I really enjoyed Paul 1. It was really long, as you guys can probably tell by the timestamps, but it's fine. We're going to get into it, okay? So I'm going to be channeling a little bit from your particular card that you chose from as well, okay? As well as a card that's underneath it that ended up on the deck, okay? Right underneath here is going to be significant too. So I'm going to channel from these two cards. I'm actually going to channel from three cards because the Justice card back here on the back of the deck kept standing out to me so strongly. I saw it 2 or 3 times. It showed itself while I was shuffling your deck. It showed itself to me several times. Okay, so I'm going to do that as well as the Magician card, which is your under card, your crossing card. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of channeling first from your deck energy and from this card energy, okay? Then I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to pull some clarifying if I need to pull any clarifying cards on your tarot. Then we're going to get into your pre-shuffled oracle cards, and then we'll pull some final advice messages here from the Breaking Light deck, okay? So let's get into it. Thank you if you're here from any other piles. I appreciate you. And just in general, even if you're not, I appreciate you too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, what does pile 2 need to walk away from? Okay, so I'm hearing a name really clearly. Okay, so somebody's spirit guide said Logan. You need to walk away from Logan, or maybe your name is Logan. So if that resonates for you, let it resonate. But somebody here shouted that out so quickly, very, very right out the gate. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting that for you guys in pile 2, that you guys are really, Spirit wants to concentrate mostly on a very controlling masculine energy, okay? This is not you. This is somebody else, okay? You things are going to be balancing out between what happened in the past between you and this masculine. I'm really wanting to call this person a karmic masculine, okay? There is going to be justice here in this situation, okay? You are really manifesting balance out from this person, okay? This person took a lot of energy from you. This person took a lot of attention away from yourself and away from things that you really needed to be working on. And Spirit is saying, okay, like enough is enough with this person. They have kicked this person. They literally showed, do you guys remember that football game where you would like bend or like fold the piece of paper, and like you would do like the person would do like this, and they would try to like get it in a goal, like you would flick it. They literally showed me, like Spirit literally showed this person, and they're like boop, like picking, like flicking this person out of your life, like get out of here. I'm done with you. So maybe that's how you feel in general. I was really guided to point out the fact that in this card, like it was a feminine energy. So I definitely feel like you're walking away from a karmic masculine energy here. Now, it doesn't have to be love specific, right? I'm getting that for most of you it is. For some of you, it could be a family member, particularly like a brother energy, or a cousin, a brother or a cousin energy. But I'm mostly getting that for most of you, it's a karmic masculine energy that was like a past lover, like an ex situation. But Spirit is bringing justice to the situation because like it's just time. It's time for your energy to be balanced. It's time for this person to leave. You've learned the lessons that you need to learn. Spirit is like, let go. Like they're showing me, this is so weird. They're showing me that this person, like they keep showing me this person is like a mini person, and like right now they're showing me this person like clinging onto like a finger, and Spirit's like, let go, like get out of here. They're showing me like the four of pentacles. Like this person just keeps like, yeah, they keep like minimizing this person. Like I feel like this person tried to be a very strong, controlling, dominant energy in your life, and like your spirit guides are just coming in being like, you are not as strong as us. You are not as strong as the divine purpose or the divine plan for this person. So you need to freaking let go and just get out of here, okay? They're giving me a lot of like bug energy from this person. This person's like a bugaboo. Like, get out of here. Like, I don't know why you try to be so like prominent in this person's life, because you're not, okay? Okay. Yeah. Let me put these two energies to the side here. Okay. Tell me more about what Paul 2 needs to walk away from. Yeah. Queen of Cups. So this person saw you as a very loving, soft individual, somebody that they could get a lot of energy from, somebody that could get a lot of attention from, somebody that they could kind of cling to, and like energy vampire kind of like suck and like like they're showing they're showing me, oh my god, spirit, I know your spirits are funny, like they're showing me this person, like now it's like, what are those, like the sucker fish, like the ones that like that you put in like a fish tank to like clean up all like the like the muck and stuff like off the side of. So maybe on an energetic level, that's what this person kind of did. They came into your life and they really sucked a lot of energy out of you and brought a lot of this like negative energy about yourself, about the past, things that you really needed to face. They kind of really manifested that up to the surface and kind of ended up like sucking that energy out of you. Oh, there's so many birds outside my window. Like I've just seen like 5 or 6 different birds just like like flying around outside my window. It's a lot of activity along with that. Yeah. Okay. So this person, yeah, a lot like Power One, this person was this karmic person was the embodiment of this kind of karmic energy that you really needed to face and that you really needed to walk away from and let go of. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in the end, this person actually, although this person brought up a lot of turmoil and this person brought up a lot of issues, and this person, on the end, I feel like you're looking at this person like, okay, like I needed to deal with a lot of things. In the end, this person ended up bringing up to the surface, um, for me. I really feel like this person really tried to break your heart, or this person really left you in a very kind of like, um, very low energy, right? In a very low energy with this Knight of Swords here. This person could have made you really question your worth, especially like if this person would like come in and then like ghost you and then leave and then come in and ghost you and leave, suck the energy that they could out of you and then leave you or abandon you or make you feel like you were never good enough to give an official title to, or even if they did, they still treated you like a side piece, even if they were, even if the two of you were like engaged or married or together in an official relationship. The title really didn't mean anything, right? Because it wasn't like you getting that title made this person treat you any better, right? They really tried to suck a lot of that positive energy out of you, because it was more about them. It was more about them. I feel like this person came into your life when you were actually planting a lot of really positive seeds to come up. This person probably came into your life on a high point and you felt like, oh my gosh, like I'm so blessed. This person is coming into my life right now too. And all this like great things are happening. Like this is amazing. I'll give this a try, and it might have felt like, oh my gosh, like looking back on it, or like, once the kind of downslide started in the relationship, you're like, why did this person come in and it felt like they kind of just sucked all the good positive things? Like you were like, I was really making it, I was really in a good place in my life. um and I feel like it's not like spirit was trying to rain on your parade or anything. They were just like, hey, like, yes, you were planting a lot of really positive seeds, but some of those seeds were dud. Some of those seeds that you were planted, it's like it could have been even better. What you were harvesting now, what you will harvest now on the other side of this person not being in your life anymore, will be even better than you ever imagined. Will be even better than whatever kind of false lie, love bombing, or whatever this person tried to claim would happen from them being in your life. The seeds on the other side of you letting go of whatever this energy, this kind of questioning your self-worth, right? This person really came into your life to make you realize they were the embodiment of your insecurities of worth, of I get my worth from other people showing me love or showing me affection, and spirit wanted to show you that you did not know. Don't. Sorry, you guys. Excuse me. Thank you. You did not need to give. Yeah, so with that, your spirit guides might have even told you. You might have kind of got like intuitive messages like, don't do that. Don't go walk down this path with this person. Don't do it. And you kind of ignored it, or you went down that path anyway. Like I said, this person was very much so in and out with this Knight of Cups energy, very in and out energy. and that you're showing up here as a queen of cups, right? Very loving, very giving. And this person came in and kind of took advantage of that, right? And this person karmically might have been trying to get you to kind of shut that down. But I feel like all that this person really made you do was appreciate that part of yourself even more in the long run. Like in the long run, it just made you appreciate yourself even more. It made you appreciate that loving, giving part inside of yourself, because it's like, don't ever regret giving that love out, right? Because in the don't ever regret choosing to be the bigger person, choosing to give love, right? Because in the end, it's better than giving out hate. It's better than closing down. It's better than letting people like that harden you and making you become a person like that person who goes around hurting other people because they got hurt sometime in the past, right? I really felt like spirit is like, yes, again, it's Four of Pentacles here. This person was trying to really hold on to you, or was really trying to kind of like ride your coattails, which is why spirit was like, nah, fam, we're not doing this today. Like, nah. And so I feel like at first this person could have came on really strong. You might have felt like a really strong, deep connection with this person. And it might have been a little hard in the end to let go, because you really started to plant a lot of seeds. I really feel like this person came in at a high point in your life and planted a lot of seeds in you that was like, we're going to do this kind of like future, what do they call it, future faking, where it's like, we're going to be so happy and we're going to be so successful and we're going to have all these kids and I'm just going to love you so the day I die, it's going to be amazing and all this other stuff, and it made you kind of like, at some point this person stopped that. This person stopped the love bombing. They stopped that, and they started doing more like picking away at your worth and making you feel like whatever scraps they wanted to give you was what you were worth, right? And I feel like that's why this person came into your life, so that you could see like, no, I don't deserve whatever little scraps they want to give me. I don't deserve that. I deserve a whole ass meal. I deserve a full course meal. I deserve, and I can cook it and give it to myself. I don't even need to get that from another person. So it's this codependency energy that really came into your life. The spirit was like, you really need to let go of this, because this person doesn't serve you. They don't help you. They're not going to help you. They're not going to be there for you in the way that you need. You really need a real person to be there for you, right? And in the end, I really felt like also this person did a lot of changing around what you saw as stable, what you saw as marriage, what you saw as love, right? Um, how you looked at love and how you looked at exactly what a relationship is and what a relationship is supposed to feel like, and um, what it's supposed to look like, what you're supposed to put up with, what compromises you're supposed to make, being with a person that makes you compromise your worth is it's not worth being with, right? So with this Four of Wands energy, it really made you question where I want to build on from here. And it really made you question how you had thought, like your foundation that you built around what love should look like, what it should feel like, what a marriage should look like, what a marriage should feel like, what your home life, what you want your home life to feel like. I really feel like this person just came in and kind of gave you this like boom, like blow up energy, right? And it made you really realize like, I need to change. Like, I can't stay with this energy of the past. I need to let go of this energy of the past if I really want to have this future that I really, if I have like this vision of the future of what it should be. This person came in and gave you and fed you what you thought, like what in that vision of the future. And then it made you realize, instead of realizing, oh, I guess I'll never be able to get that future, it just made you realize, well, that future is going to feel and it's going to look, and how I get there is going to be different than I was taught, or the way I was raised, or how I told myself it was going to look, or how I told myself it was going to feel. It's going to be a little bit different than I thought, but that's okay, right? That's okay. And in the end, I'm so proud of you for not, for this person not corrupting you, right? Because in the end, because plenty of people can come into our lives and do this, and people can hold on to that that Three of Swords, that heartbreak energy for their whole lives, right? They can hold on to that and they can pass it along, and they can give it to other people. And I feel like you might have come from a home that you were really emulating this kind of energy, that you might have come from a home, or you might have seen this around you a lot. And I really feel like you were born into this lifetime, or you were born into this particular thing to break this, right, in your family line. So you might be a light worker. I feel like you guys are my light workers. You're the ones that are coming in, bringing breaking those generational toxic mindsets and things like that. I really feel like that's where you are. I feel like you've already kind of come out of that dark night, and you're in the realization stage where you're more awakened to it, where you're like, okay, like I'm really seeing why I dealt with all the things that I dealt with in the past, what my responsibility was in that, what role I played in it, what role my insecurities and my self-worth played in it, what kind of limiting mindsets that I was taught, how I was taught to view partners, how I was taught that it was okay that people treated me certain ways. Now that you're kind of peeling away and peeling back those layers, you're really seeing like, I don't need to be here. I don't need to do this. I don't have to be that anymore. And what a partner looks like to you, what love looks like to you, what a family looks like to you, what a home looks like to you, all of those things are really changing, and realizing like, I don't want this. Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm really getting that a lot of you might have been very normalized to like the drama, to like the fighting, to the drama, right? It's like, oh, that's how I know it's a real relationship, because it's passionate, because it's up and it's down and it's back and it's forth, and it's we're fighting for each other all the time and doing this, right? And it's kind of healing that dynamic inside of you, where it's like, no, give me the easy relationship. Give me the what other people might call as boring. Give me that just boring relationship where we're not fighting, where we just get along, where things are just easy. That's fine. You know, it's kind of healing that dynamic inside of yourself of feeling like it needs to be drama, there needs to be fighting, there needs to be these heavy ups and downs, like, oh, we need to always be fighting and then having makeup sex, and then, we're breaking up and then we're getting back together, and then, that's just what a relationship is. And I feel like you're healing a lot of that inside of you, because you guys do have a relationship coming into in your future at some point, where it's like, if you hadn't gone through this, you might find you might think of this relationship as boring or average or something like that, because you might reject it, because you're used to the big dramatic back and forth, and this person needs to show me and fight for me all the time, and and how I show this person I really care about them is that I fight, and I want to change them, I want to heal them, and they're healing me, and it's kind of like letting go of all of that, right? It's like really growing up past that and being like, no, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to heal anyone else. I'm just trying to heal myself. And I want to be with a person that's trying to heal themselves too. Not like, there's not going to be compromises, and not like you and your person are never going to have an argument or never have disagreements, right? But it's like going from a relationship where you're going the ups and downs and the backs and forths, and fine, let's break up, and then you're getting back together, and that kind of stuff, and just kind of being like, no, it's just easy. We don't really fight. We don't really go back and forth. We don't really have this kind of toxic, mindset where we're in this karmic relationship, and we've been normalized to feel like all this fighting back and forth, and us not getting along, and us, having all of this. Like, no, it might be, unfortunately, it might be usual, it might be prominent, but that doesn't mean that it's okay. That doesn't mean that it's what I should just be okay with a relationship being. And I definitely feel like a lot of you are changing that definition of love. You're changing that definition of what you really thought was a relationship, and what clarified as, a toxic relationship, versus just a real healthy actual relationship is supposed to feel like. And I definitely feel like the person that you're coming into alignment with definitely has gone through a something very similar, that they've healed, that the two of you are coming into alignment, because you're just like, yeah, no, I don't want the toxic, I don't want the fighting, I don't want that. Like, yeah, let's just come home, let's have a conversation, let's cook together, let's eat together, yeah, let's go on vacations together, yeah, let's just chill, because I would rather just chill, you know. I'm not gonna think of it as boring, I'm not gonna think of it as average. Like, no, like you and your husband never fight? Like, not really. Like, doesn't mean we don't have disagreements, but we don't really fight. Like, really? Like, oh, your husband must not really love you if he won't fight you, if he won't go through your phone, if he won't. you know, get jealous of like people that are around you, or, you know, not want you to, you know, not want you to not have male friends because maybe, I guess he doesn't really care about you. Like, no, my husband trusts me. Like, no, my boyfriend trusts me. That's why we don't fight about those things. Why? That's why he doesn't go through my phone. That's why he doesn't care if I have male friends. It's not because he doesn't care about me. It's because he trusts me. You know, that kind of, it's the difference in that kind of energy. It's like, it's become normalized that, and no, it's totally normal that he calls me like a dozen times while I'm out with my friends to see where I am. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. There's issues there. There's trust issues there. There's problems there. There's toxicity there. You know, and I definitely feel like that's what you're kind of just like, no, I don't want it anymore. Like, I'm done with it. Like, I'm good with it. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship that feels that way, because that's actually not healthy. And there's a lot of things in our society that people have kind of been normalized to feeling like, oh yeah, most people, just because most people go through it doesn't mean that you have to be okay with going through it. Right? I don't really feel like I need to clarify anything, but I'm going to pull some cards on this Four of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, the babies. It's just things that you have held on to from your past, or held on to because you've seen it in your friends or in your family, or, you know, in your own parents situation, or your own parents relationships, or things like that, or you've seen it in social media or in movies or things like that, where it's like, these are actually things that have really kept you and really held you back more than just obstacles. They've been holding you back in a sense of not even allowing you to really start on this journey, right? Oh yeah. The Chariot card. And this is the Star card. This is what you're healing, right? This is what you're getting guidance away from. Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing like the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's new blessings coming into your life. It's new, you know, it's celebration. It's feeling this camaraderie with, you know, um with a person. It's actually coming into alignment with friends and family and people who are actually emotionally mature enough to have, you know, those types of to have that type of relationship, right? It's, you know, it's somebody that's going to look at you as this Queen of Cups and not see you as somebody that they want to take advantage of, right? Somebody that they want to lie to, or they want to control. It's seeing you as somebody that they really care about. Oh my goodness. Wait, which one? This one. The Hierophant. Three of Cups. Right? Yeah, so it's getting out of alignment with people, one, who want to treat you like you're on the side, who want to treat you like, you know, selfish people, selfish, greedy people who have, um, who want their cake and want to eat it too, basically, right? So you're getting, with this Four of Wands here, you're getting the blessing of having someone who's really stable and actually really committed to you in the future. And that's what going through all of this is really bringing out, right? It's making you appreciate that Queen of Cups energy that's within you even more, instead of feeling like it's a weakness to be changed. Five of Swords, yeah. Cleansing. So cleanse. Oh, my elbow popped. Cleansing water. Okay. So definitely clearing out this past energy, clearing out these toxic generational mindsets, this kind of, oh, well, it's normal, isn't it? Toxicity is normalized. No. Cleansing this out of your system, right? Fertility. Yeah, I definitely, you know, I wasn't going to say it, but, you know, I am feeling, you know, with the Four of Wands and that, I am feeling kind of twin flame energy, or just like really strong soulmate energy. More so soulmate energy and less like twin flame energy, because it doesn't feel so like push and pull and chaotic. It feels more just like, this is easy. We can just come together and just be a happy couple. It doesn't have to be all this triggering and running away and runner chaser dynamic, all this like, you know. Hey, sorry, just one second. Sorry about that. Lord have mercy. Okay. Um, Also, definitely a lot more of this. Also, definitely about who you come and it's like breaking a cycle of choosing karmic partners, right? Breaking a cycle of choosing karmic partners, not only in your family but for yourself personally as well. I'm getting that. Avenger, right? Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. So justice again, right? Balancing those scales like we talked about in the very beginning, right? A lot of you too, like traveling around as well. I'm getting that just like really strongly with this Avenger card. It's like standing up and giving that justice to yourself, and also having somebody who's actually going to stand up for you in the right way, right? And not in a toxic way, but in the actual right way. Because I'm getting it for a lot of you. You had people in the past that wouldn't stand up for you, that wouldn't stand up in your behalf, and wouldn't be like, no, I'm gonna do right by you just because it's the right thing to do. Excuse me, lover. Okay. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, right? So that is a big lover's energy here of you actually coming into, of you clearing out all this energy around around people in your family and people you choose to be with, who you choose to take as a karmic partner, or as a partner, and not choosing karmic partners, right? Choosing somebody who will really actually do better for you. So healing this in your family, and then also in yourself, and then also healing this in past life too. Because I'm definitely feeling like an energy here of moving on, but beyond past karmic cycles of choosing to stay with karmic lovers. Yeah, so you're kind of got like a 3-for-1 kind of deal in this lifetime. Autumn, release the old and rest. So absolutely, right? Releasing that old past energy, um, and also healing these ancestral patterns, right? Healing and releasing these old ancestral patterns, and healing and releasing your own old karmic patterns as well. And again, right, releasing the old, releasing all that, and just resting, finally finding that peace, right? Finally finding that partner, or finding that person who's just going to give you peace, instead of the, chasing and fighting and, all of this, you know. Fire guarding, ignite your passions, right? I definitely feel like this person, releasing that old energy, avenging yourself, clearing off this old energy, and standing up for yourself, choosing to balance this out, really choosing to give yourself the justice that you really deserve. And again, I really feel like I don't think you need to worry at all about you and this new person not having that fiery passion together. Because you don't need to be fighting all the time to have great physical attraction between each other, right? It doesn't always have to be about, wow, but the makeup sex is so great, it's like, but it can't compare to someone who is just always there for you and always caring about you and being there for you. And you know we don't have to have makeup sex, we just have great sex period. Like we don't have to fight, and we don't have to fight and fight and fight just so that we have, that connect so we can get off on the high of the connection of coming back together. We can just maintain that. It doesn't have to be the up and down and up and down and up and down to keep that bond together, right? To trauma, but it doesn't have to be that. It can just be a genuine connection, right? And it doesn't have to be the push and the pull. It doesn't have to be the pushing away and then drawing back and then pushing away and drawing back. So that definitely is something that you're healing inside of yourself, where it's like, wow, I don't need that high of pulling that person back to me, right? I can just maintain that level of just being together and just being happy and not having to do the back and forth BS to feel like that's what a real passionate relationship is, right? I definitely feel like this person is going to show you, like, no, it's not boring, or it's not whatever, just to have a person that's just there and stable and steady and always there for you and always supporting you and always being there for you, right? Like, that's just great. Right? um Helpful people. So definitely feel like your spirit guides are saying, hey, your ancestors, your spirit guides are coming in strong with this. Like, please, we're here to really help you heal a lot of this energy from the past, and heal a lot of this energy, because you just need to be able to come together and really love yourself in a way that you haven't, that make better choices that you haven't possibly in the past, and in past lives as well, right? Your spirit guides are really coming in being like, we are really delivering some justice here for you, and you're really delivering justice for yourself as well. So don't worry about the fact that, that passion won't be there. It will. It definitely will. So trust, exactly. Trust and have faith. And also, right, like, just being there, trusting in yourself, and having this energy of, I can actually trust somebody to be there for me, to support me, to have me, to hold me, to be there and be that support for me. It's okay, because they'll actually be there. I'm not gonna open myself up to them and they're gonna be like, ha, gotcha, and run away, and then come back later, when I've closed myself back down. I don't have to deal with that energy. And I feel like that's a lot of big, of what you're walking away from, is just being like, I don't need that BS. I don't need the drama. I don't need that. Like, I'm healing this codependency inside of me that really made me feel like I needed that. Whew. I'm gonna get myself something to drink. Okay, so let's keep going. 777. Okay, so you might be seeing those sevens. A lot of spiritual awakening, collective consciousness. Use your inner strength to manifest love and light into your life, then use it to help heal others. We were talking about that earlier, right? Like, as you manifest that healing energy into yourself, you are going to manifest more healed people around you, and people who are doing that their own healing, inside them. The number 16, 25, 32, 43, 81, or 14 might be significant to you. Okay. Archangel Raphael. Okay. Healing. Call on Raphael to heal you, mind, body, and soul. So I definitely feel like Archangel Raphael is really around you right now, helping you to heal this kind, and raise your vibration, and to heal this kind of energy inside of you that's like, I needed this. I had this fear that if it wasn't the drama, what would it be? Would it be boring? Would it not be real love? Like, yes, it will, right? And this is a part of you that needed to heal, right? And absolutely, cardinal, deep soul connection, union. Okay, so definitely feel like you are going to have that great love, that great passionate energy in your life. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. It's coming, and you're going to find that person that really helps you feel that balance as well, right? Because you're going to have that balance in yourself, and you're going to find that person that complements you. It doesn't always have to be a fight. It doesn't always have to be fighting to remain your balance. It's not a competition between the two of you. It's a person that just complements you, right? Some of you might be kind of resonating with, perhaps maybe even choosing in this lifetime, if you do resonate with being a twin flame, possibly even choosing, choosing your twin flame instead of a false flame, or choosing a karmic energy from your past, or choosing a more like soulmate energy instead of choosing that harsh. It's kind of this energy of, it's not like you're not choosing to be on the twin flame journey, because you can't choose not to be on, you're just on the journey, right? But maybe perhaps choosing, instead of choosing to be like, okay, I'm going to be with my twin flame, or I'm going to be in a relationship, we're just going to come into each other's life, trigger each other, and then we're going to go on to be with other soulmate energies that are a little more complementary to us, and less of that really. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, you guys. Um, Instead of that, such that, you know, kind of triggering energy all the time. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to transmute my fear into love and forgiveness. So absolutely. So transmitting that fear of being alone, or transmitting that fear of not having that great love, of not having what you thought in the past as being, you know, kind of changing your definition of what passion is, you know, and being like, I think I am in love, you know, I think I'm in love with myself. I think I'm in love with my journey. I think I'm in love, instead of being in love with a particular person, or putting all your happiness in one, or like all your eggs into one basket. It's like, I actually am in love with a lot more things than just the thought of being in love. For some of you, you could be kind of, like I said, right, kind of growing out of that, actually being in love with the person and not being in love with the thought of being in love with a person. I love your hands. They make me feel safe, right? So that kind of like safe energy, feeling that held energy by a person, instead of feeling like you constantly have to battle or fight. It's just a big energy of, you know, just breaking out of that karmic cycle of what you thought love was supposed to be. Because I'm realizing I'm kind of like, you know, just saying the same thing, like in different words over again. Okay. I am experiencing major tower moments, so definitely experiencing these tower moments that are revealing these collective, these truths, right? I need some space. I'm learning to love myself right now. So definitely, right? Definitely learning to love yourself, learning to appreciate yourself, and to appreciate your worth, and to not put your worth into someone else. Can I trust you? Do you trust me? Also healing any kind of trust issues. Again, right? These trust issues. That's so funny with that falling literally right on top of the trust card, right? So definitely pay attention to those synchronicities in your life as well. Okay. Let go and move on. So definitely letting go and moving on of all the, you know, releasing, cleansing all of this energy. So you've probably been going through a lot of releasing a lot of karmic energy, right? Not only, you know, just, yeah, everything I've been talking about, just releasing a massive amount of energy. So be really gentle, be really kind with yourself right now, be really supportive of yourself right now. You're gonna make it. And I really feel like I'm not really bringing anything new to the table. I feel like this energy is just a confirmation that, yeah, you're still on your right path. You're doing the right thing. You're like, don't be so hard on yourself. It's gonna be okay. I know that it's really hard to break out a lot of this, and a lot of times, you know, you don't have people around you who are being very supportive of you breaking out of it, because you, on a soul level, it is kind of more like a competition. Like, wow, this person is succeeding where I did not succeed, right? But you can make it, and you are going to do it, and you're going to be this beautiful example to people around you too, that, you know, that they can choose also to break out of those toxic situations that they're in as well. Yeah. And also this energy, again, it just keeps coming up, this energy of, is there someone else? You know, feeling where you feel secure, where you don't feel like you're an option, where you don't feel like you're a side piece, where you don't feel like you're the other person, where you're with somebody who really actually chooses to be with you, who chooses to really not be with, again, not be with the idea of you, but to really be with you, with who you are, and to really appreciate you. And I really feel like you are coming into alignment with this person because you're learning to do those things for yourself, right? Be careful with nitpicking on yourself, okay? You're doing it, and it's not always going to be done in the most perfect, pretty way, you know. But you're getting there. So have faith, and be, you know, and give yourself a pat on the back, okay? All right, Paltu, that's what I really have for you. I really appreciate you guys being here with me today. Sorry if this reading felt a little repetitive, but the energy was there, and it just is what it is, right? It was what it was, and Spirit just wanted to kind of hammer that with you again. You might have been really feeling like you had that's the overall energy, where you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm living, you know, I'm dating. It feels like I'm dating different people, but it feels like I'm dating. Like, why am I just in the same situation over and over and over and over again? And it's because Spirit wanted to really hammer in this lesson, this karmic lesson of, you know, choose you, and then you will be with somebody who chooses themselves, and you guys can choose each other, right? don't choose to be an option. Don't choose to be on the side. Choose to have worth for yourself, and choose people who see that worth in you, right? That don't try to take advantage of that. And also, you know, allow yourself to learn, to grow, to change. Love doesn't have to look one certain way. It doesn't have to feel some certain way, right? And it certainly doesn't have to feel like it has in the past. This karmic energy of, you know, there needs to be this giant push and pull and push and pull and push and pull that keeps you more, that is more like soul tie energy, that is more like karmic tie energy, that is more like trauma bond energy, right? It's really being like, no, I don't want to trauma bond with people anymore. I don't want to soul tie energy with people anymore. I want to be with somebody who compliments me. And it's less like looking for somebody else to complete you and looking for somebody who compliments you, right? And I definitely feel like you're already there. You're already there. You know this already. That's already what you're kind of really working on, right? Maybe you just didn't have those exact words for it, you know, but I feel like you're already there. You know what you're doing. You're walking down your path. You're doing the damn thing. I'm very proud of you. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. If you feel drawn to any other pile, please check that out. You're welcome to. If you feel drawn to any of my other readings, please go check those out. Okay. Also, like the content if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell for notifications. Okay, please, if you feel guided, check out the links in the description box down below, okay, where you will find my contact information if you want a personal reading. Also, where you will find the link to my online shop where you guys can purchase this deck if you really liked the Breaking Light deck, and as well as the other decks that I have down there on the site. Please check those out. If you feel guided to donate or tip to the channel, the link for those are down below as well. Thank you in advance to anybody. Just thank you for being here in general, okay? I really hope to see you guys in the next one. I hope this brought the love, light, and clarity to your situation that you needed, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hello, Pile 3. How are you doing? You guys chose the Smith Wyatt Tarot, okay? And you chose this Eight of Cups card. Okay, I'm going to channel a little bit from your Eight of Cups card as well as the rest of my piles, as well as this crossing energy right here, right underneath them. Okay, so I'm going to channel a little bit from that. Then we're going to get into, if I need to clarify any cards, I'll clarify them, or any tarot cards. Then we'll get into your pre-shuffled oracle cards. Then we'll pull a little closing from the Breaking Light deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Spirit, what is pile 3 walking away from? Okay, so I heard the name Chad. That could be your name. That could be somebody that you know. It could be like how people are like, what a Chad. You guys know that. So let the energy resonate as it does for you. Spirit, what is pile 3 walking away from? So I'm getting right off the bat, pile 3, that you are walking away from limiting beliefs, particularly around friends. A friendship group with this 3 of Swords, right? Not 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. 3 of Swords might come out since I said that, right? But around this 3 of Cups, around what, who you can be friends with, who your inner circle can be, what people you should trust, what people you should be around, what exactly it means to be a friend. Okay? Because I'm getting that you were around, that you might be kind of a people pleaser. You might be the type of person who ends up taking on other people's problems or taking on other people's issues and making them your own. Okay? Like, oh, if my friend is struggling, I'm struggling. If they're going through something, that means I'm going through it with them. But I'm getting that you had a lot of friends or family or people around you that, you know, it wasn't really the same for them. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of you being like, spirit guiding you to walk away from a particular group of people. 3 or 4 people I'm getting specifically. And you're like, but they're my friends. And spirit's kind of like, are they really? Are they really your friends? Is that who they really are? For some of you, they could be just like what my mom likes to call good time friends. Like, as long as let the good times roll. As long as you're okay and they're okay, as long as you guys are going out, you're partying, you're having a good time, as long as all the bills are getting paid and somebody's there buying things, or somebody's there being the DD, or somebody's there, being the designated driver, or somebody is there, as long as as things are going their way, excuse me, everything is okay. But if, say, you lose your job, or say you can't really hang out as much as they want you to, as long, if you can't be their third wheel, if you can't be their wingman, if you can't, if you're not coming over and you're not popping bottles and you're not rolling up and you're not doing those things, those people, if you're really going through something for real, they're not really going to be there for you in the way that you might expect them to be, right? Yeah. I'm getting that person. Like, I'm getting that it's like a phone. It's like you being like, I'm kind of actually struggling right now. And people being like, oh, that really sucks. Oh, well, kind of energy. Like, where's the love? Like, where's the love energy? Okay, let's get more into this. What is possibly walking away from, Spirit? Wow, that came out so strong. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting really strongly like balancing out other people's lives with your life. So it's like balancing out other people feeling like you, like them and what they're going through is a priority over you and what you're going through. And that doesn't just have to be friends, because that, that kind of mindset, that limiting belief can kind of bleed into friends, family, lovers, all those things. But Spirit, that you are particularly walking away from a group of friends. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of controlling energy here around these people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Spirit's really saying it's your choice. It's really your choice as to how you're gonna handle this, or how you're gonna allow these people to really affect you for real. Spirit's already given you the information, or giving you the evidence that you need to like walk away from these people, but it's really up to you. There's also going to be like a group of people that you work with as well, with that 8 of Pentacles on, it's like you're the one putting in all the work in a certain situation. 4 of Pentacles, this is something that's really weighing heavily on you. It's something that's really, it's kind of like, but I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want to let this go. Like, it's a limiting belief that has persisted, a limiting karmic belief that has persisted for most of this lifetime. And Spirit is just saying, like, it's time for you to wake up here with this Judgment card. It's time for you to wake up, and it's time for you to get on your path, okay? Here. And it's time for you to really, with the Lovers card here, make that choice. To choose your higher self or your lower self. To choose to stay with these people who expect you to give and give and give while they don't give back. The time has come to choose, like, who are you going to prioritize, yourself, or are you going to prioritize other people? And I know that for you, that might feel kind of like, well, I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to, but at the same time, it's like with these type of people, it's like, is it them or is it you? Right? Because that's going to be the choice that they're going to make. They're going to choose themselves over you. They're going to choose their issues, and are they really going to be there for you the way that you want to give and be there for them? I'm looking at like a big tower moment is going to come here. Because you're really fighting the ending of this. You're really fighting this. It's going to be honest. There might be a lie here or a rumor here. that's being spread around, or that's being talked about in your absence. And Spirit is here to let you know, like, hey, you need to walk away from juggling. One, just straight up, that's a limited belief, right? You need to walk away from not making yourself a priority. That's a big thing. Not making yourself a priority. Tell me more here about this Two of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Spirit saying it's actually, these people that you're dealing with are really selfish, and it's actually time for you to have a type of good, type of healthy selfishness, right? You need to see this. This needs to be healed, right? Because the people that you're prioritizing over yourself or over your healing or over your journey, like, they wouldn't do the same for you. You keep waiting for somebody or something here to make an offer for you, to come back around, or to finally give you the recognition that you really think that you deserve. But Spirit here is going to be here. It's like, these people are selfish. They keep holding on to that pinnacle, and you keep hoping that they're going to offer it to you, or they're going to give it to you, or they're going to, they're going to see. They're like, no, if I don't let go, they'll see how important I am, or they'll see how much I prioritize them, or they'll recognize that, well, who I really am for them. And Spirit is saying, like, that's not really going to happen here in the way that you think that it is. You keep waiting for them to give back in the same way that they're going to give to you, and they're not. Yeah, they're not. They're going to keep you out of balance. They're not going to give that same energy back to you. The two of you, the two of you are not in harmony. This person is not learning their lesson. They've really shut this whole part of themselves down. And whatever secret that this person is hiding is really going to come out, and it's going to come out in a really rough tower for you. Okay, the Temperance card in reverse. The two of you and this person, really, you aren't as equally yoked as you think that you are. There isn't as much balance and harmony there as you think that there is. And Spirit, Spirit is really gonna come through with this, right? Particularly maybe even Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel coming through with some kind of communication or a big download here for you, being like, okay, look, it's really time for you to wake up. I'm going to give you all the information that you need for you to make this choice. Or like I said, for some time, they're like, I've already given you all the proof or the information that you need. It's time for you to decide what you're going to do about it. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. So whatever mysteries, whatever cloudiness, whatever, it's coming through. I really feel like this is really coming through, like, really strong. It's gonna come. It's at a distance from you right now. The proof is kind of already there. The proof is a little bit at a distance, but it's already there. You keep waiting for something to happen. You keep waiting, but it's like it's already happened. It's already there. If Spirit has to do it in a more obvious way, like, it's gonna come in the form of a tower, and it's gonna really hurt you. You need to see that for some of you, you're really surrounded by somebody, one, who is very King of Pentacles in reverse, who's very unreliable. They're an unreliable narrator. There's somebody who talks about you really badly behind your back and who's really destabilizing you. Somebody that you can't count on. You feel like you can count on this person, or you feel like you can count on these people, but you can't, right? Queen of Wands. You might feel like there's a lot of love in the situation between you and this person. But I'm going to be honest with you, it's coming off more as lust. For some of you, this could... Look, I'm just going to be honest. For some of you, you're being asked to choose between a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. Or you could have these... It's like choosing this. Who do you want? Let me ground my energy, because these people are very ungrounding. These people very much so unground your energy, and they make it hard for you to see the truth about something. Okay, these could be, because there's so many energies here. Okay, so these two people right here, Okay? It's a choice here. And for some of you, it's a choice in who you want to be. And for a lot of you, it's a choice between two energies, like two actual people here, okay? It's, and these friends are really egging you on in one particular way or another, you know? And it's like one of these people like is really kind, really loving, really giving, and is emotionally there for you and really nurturing and kind and supportive, and the other person looks really good, or the other person, it's like there's a lot of lusty, fiery, passionate energy for one person, and then there's really deep feelings for another person. And it's like I really feel like there's a particular friend group around you who are really pushing you to choose, like a queen, this Queen of Wands over this Queen of Cups. There's a lot of confusion energy here because all the rest of my readings were very clear. It was very clear, very obvious. I feel like out of all three, pile three, you're the one who is the least like decided as to whether or not you should actually walk away from this. I feel like the other two piles were pretty much like, yeah, I know. Seven of Cups. The choices are confusing you. Yeah. The choices in this situation are confusing you. So go inside, right? Spend more time with yourself and your own wisdom with yourself, right? Spirit is also saying that for some of you, the tower in this moment is Spirit is asking you to choose who you really feel now, not once the choice is obvious. Because once the choice is obvious, Spirit is kind of giving me this kind of too little too late energy, where it's like once the choice is obvious, like there might not really be a choice anymore. Yeah. So I feel this burden that you feel here. You could even really been like mainly focusing on work over making this choice. Yeah. Again, Spirit is just saying, oh my gosh. Yeah. Like you really know who you want to be with. You know who you have the emotions for. So what's holding you back? That's what you need to go inside and realize. You're confused here. You're confused because you're like, who is going to give me the victory? Maybe what you're using for the criteria for the pros and cons of these people is a little off kilter, right? You're confused. You're thinking more about like who's going to give me victory instead of who do I really want to be with. Also, at the end of the day, you guys, this could be somebody that is trying to come, this could be the type of energy that, remember how I said that there's like, oh, there's a person here that you're trying to come into alignment with, but they're not going to come towards you. Like, this could also be your person that's in this energy, right? So if you don't think you're this person making this choice, this could also be your person, right? Your person here stuck here making this choice, and Spirit keeps telling this person, go inside here, right? Go inside because there's a contract that needs to end here, but this person is not, you or this person is not making that choice. So this person knows how they feel. So I feel like if you are not this person that's here and making this choice between this, you just need to choose yourself. Choose yourself. Choose to walk away from the confusion, right? Choose to walk away from the confusion. Well, that's how you're going to get victory here in this situation. Yeah. Choose yourself. Choose this happiness, choose this independence. That's how you choose, you know, That's how you choose. Like, again, the salt, you know, stop looking towards your friends, stop looking towards other people to tell you what choice to make. Make the choice for yourself, right? Make the choice for yourself. What do you need to walk away from? This crossroads that you're just standing at and standing at and standing at and standing at. Here. You know, because I'm not sure what it is that's stopping you from choosing the person that you know that you want to be with. But you got to figure it out. You know, or this person, whoever, this person's got to figure it out, you know? And that's what they need to walk away from, is standing at this crossroads, not making a choice. Oh, that's why. This person is like, who, because I feel. This person is being asked to go inside and make a transformation. They're being asked to make a choice, right? Who do you really want to be? Do you want to be this King of Wands, or do you want to be a King of Cups? This person has both, but they need to make a choice because they feel like at a crossroads between, do I want to be a King of Wands or do I want to be a King of Cups? Which one gives me to my Empress? The Spirit here is here telling this person, like, hey, you got to choose what's really going to give back to you. This person is trying to decide which path is going to lead them to an Empress. And this is karmic lessons this person is really trying to learn. Or this is karmic lessons you're trying to learn. Interesting. Summer. So, this is really going to go down. Like, if you're watching this now, it's just happening as we're, like, leaving spring and going into summer. This is really going to go down, like, right now. This is really going down right now. And it's going to be about what, you know, it's going to be about reaping that harvest, right? Like, what's really growing and what's really... You're really being asked to choose what's going to bring that love and that light and that true happiness into your life. And to do that, you have to spend that time going inside and really knowing what you want, which is why this person or you feels like you're at a crossroads. Like, it's here. The time is here to make a choice. You already have all the information that you need to know to make this choice. So it's your time to really make it, right? Stop looking towards other people to make this decision for you. Stop looking at other people to have this influence over you, right? And go inside to yourself, right? Guardian, you definitely have a big guardian energy here, that's telling you, hey, you know, like the spirit guide energy here that's telling you, hey, you need to spend some time by yourself. You need to go inside and really decide what you really want. There's also something care about you may be getting like a new animal, particularly like a cat this summer. Respect. Pentacle. It's time for you to start choosing, like, to have a lot more respect for yourself. I think these are upside down. Choosing to have a lot more respect for yourself and a lot more... It's like it's giving me like know thyself, like know yourself energy. Spend some time really getting... It's not about... Right? It's not about what's going to give me victory, what's going to make me look the best, what's going to make me, you know, have the best outcome, who's going to be the best outcome for me, who's going to be my Empress. It's more about you knowing yourself and who you really want to be. It's not about if another person is going to, who, you know, if another person is going to be that right person. It's know who you want. And then the choice will become obvious to you. Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. I definitely just think that it's like, it's giving me this energy of, I'll just leave other people to decide it for me. And Spirit is saying that the time for that is over. The time for that, for the sitting there and weighing and juggling both, is over. It's time for you to make a choice. Who do you really want to be? What do you really want for your future? The time, the time is now. The time is now. Child divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection to the divine. Yeah, so you have all of this sunflower happiness energy that is kind of just wanting to bust out, wanting to shine brightly, wanting to guide you. You have the truth inside of you. You really need to do some inner child healing work and some inner child connectivity. Really do some things that really, make you happy, that make you feel pleasure, that make you feel good in a positive, healthy way, right? And really to understand, like, you have this deeper connection with the divine. You don't need to turn to other people for guidance. Turn to yourself for guidance, because you have the guidance that you need already inside of you. And in particular, you need to take a break from asking other people to make those decisions for you. Hero, heroine. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment, right? Choose for yourself. Be your own hero. Be your own heroine. Be your own person, climbing towards that peak, climbing towards that enlightenment for yourself. There's a really big energy here of stop waiting for other people to tell you what you should do, particularly when you've already been given all the particulars of a situation. It's like, forgive my wording, but it's like, stop pussyfooting around about it. Like, go ahead and make a choice. Like, you know what you need to do. You know what you want. So, find that time by yourself. Cut off your phone, cut off your social media, cut off that, and spend some time really by yourself, really getting to know what is really, what's going to get you there. Lord, take charge with authority, like, period. Get into your masculine energy and really decide who you want and what you really want, who you really want to be. Be the judge for yourself, right? Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Okay, I don't know how many ways Spirit is just gonna tell you, like, you know yourself already. You know what you want, so act on it. So, or if you need some more time, not more, like, if you need to spend that time, it's like, no, you don't need to gather any more evidence. You don't need to gather any more evidence. You just need to reflect on it. Star Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Listen to your intuition, for God's sakes. Listen to your own intuition. Okay? I don't know how many times. Like, take charge with authority. Make your own choices. Make your own decision. Listen, your ancestors, your inner feminine, your inner masculine is coming out here going, your ancestors are coming forward saying, right? You know the truth already. Oracle, wait for important information. That's what you are, the oracle. Right? You keep waiting for this information to hit, but it's like, it's already here. You already have everything you need to know. So go ahead and, I don't know. I just feel like these cards and me, we're just beating a dead horse here. It's like, hello, you already know. You know what you want. You know who you want to be. You know who you want to be with. So do something about it. Recovery. Maybe you're spending some time really focus on yourself. Focus on your own healing. Focus on healing, particularly your heart chakra energy. It could be really strong, like killing your heart chakra energy. Maybe perhaps you're just taking some time really recovering from some traumatic event that you've gone through in the past. Like, I get it. Compromise again with the scales, right? With the scales, be your own judge and jury. I know that saying that is kind of actually comes off in a negative way, but in this sense, Yeah, because I really think, like, Spirit is like, You've been enough in your feminine, like passive, laying back energy. It's time for you to step into your masculine energy and start making those choices within the next few weeks, okay? So Spirit's saying right now is the time. Let's go. Um, what? And then this weight energy keeps coming back up. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Spirit? Right? Wait for important information. Wait. Like, I don't know. Like, Spirit keeps saying, like, you already know, you're recovering, it's okay. So there's something in particular that you're feeling like you need to wait for. What is this? What is this weight energy here, Spirit? Oh, there's a lesson. Spirit is saying, if you feel like pause, if you feel like you can't do something, it's because you haven't learned this lesson, and this lesson is sitting there at that crossroads, just waiting. That's the energy. This waiting energy, when you know what the hell you want, when you know what's really going to make you happy, when you know what's going to give you the emotional satisfaction, when you know who you want to be with, what are you waiting for? This weight energy is exactly the energy that Spirit is asking you to heal. What do you need to walk away from? Waiting. Make a move. Make a move. Make a choice. Make a decision. All right, Spirit's here because not making a choice is gonna lock you into a different contract, a different spiritual contract. Like, so make a choice, right? Not making a choice is making a choice, is what Spirit is saying. Not making a choice is making a choice. Wow. And again, at the end of the day, if you don't feel like this is you, this can also be a person. So stop waiting. Stop waiting. You know what's going to make you happy, and it's not waiting around for this person to choose you. All right? Owl, wisdom. So listen to. I'm laughing because I just looked at the card that's underneath there, and I know what this card is. So wisdom. That's your synchronicity. You might see owls. You might be, you might see owls around. You might like be walking around outside and hear that whoo. You're like, yeah, who should I choose? And they're like, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Stop looking at the other person. Stop looking at other people and look at yourself. You have the wisdom. You already know. Again, right? You already have all the wisdom. You have all the knowledge that you need to know. You've already been given all the clues that you need. So, wow. 92. A new successful partnership is coming. Creative art, self-made business, or spiritually based profession. Let go of past losses to make way for abundance and personal fulfillment. Let go of this kind of, I don't want to act, I don't want to move, I don't want to move forward energy because what if I fail, or what if it doesn't work out? Like, you gotta move on from that. You gotta let go of it. You gotta take risks. You gotta stand on that cliff and say, okay, take those leaps of faith. Otherwise, you'll just be sitting there forever waiting and nothing will ever happen. You only get to to these 10 moments when you have made a decision and started a journey. Otherwise, you're just sitting there just isolating. I don't know, like, um yeah. It's this weird energy of cut off your codependence on other people making decisions for you. Turn inside, know what you want. Then once you know what you want, make a decision, because it's other people's opinions. It's all these different opinions that are giving you this pause, that are giving you this weight, that are giving you this, I don't know, it's not time. Maybe I don't know enough. Maybe I'm not skilled enough. Maybe I just don't know enough information. Like, make a choice. Take a leap of faith. White cat, purity, innocence, family. So this could be about your family. This could be about you, listening to a little bit too much to your friends, to your family, to other people, other acquaintances that you have. Like, and with this innocence, it's reminding me of that child divine. Like, you have all the connections that you need. You have all the wisdom that you already need inside. You just need to have faith and belief in yourself that you can and you will do this. We fit so well together. I don't understand. I will see you soon. Oh my goodness. What? I really feel like it's your ego telling you that you need to wait. There's more than one way to be strong, okay? For some reason, you feel like holding back is what makes you strong when Spirit is saying, like, sometimes acting is what makes you strong. Oh, there's something there for you for that with that. Here, this waiting energy. Wait. I'm fulfilling my life purpose. Free yourself from the past, like period. Free yourself from whatever issues were made you wait, give you pause, give you this feeling that you're never good enough, or just a little bit more money, or just a little bit longer, or just just a little bit more. This energy of freeing yourself from the past, of feeling like you just have to just wait around and wait for life to happen to you. Like, stop waiting and make it happen yourself. I'm letting go of my codependency. I'm following a new path towards true love. I'm moving in silence. I really feel like you're just sitting around waiting. You're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for a clue. And people that you want to go towards are just walking away. They're walking away from you. I'm learning to lead myself. That's what you need to do. You need to be learning to lead yourself. If you already know you're doing that, good. Right? What you need to heal is this energy of wait. It's not quite time. You're not quite ready. You're not quite good enough. You're not. Just wait. Just wait to see what happens. Wait to see the outcome. Then make a choice. Like, you're going to have to make a choice and then see what the outcome ends up being. I'm trying to transmute my fear into love and forgiveness. I hear you. And that's what you need to work on. Transmitting this fear of rejection, or this fear of what will be the outcome, what will come on the other side of it. You'll never find out if you don't. Okay? If you stay lost in these fantasies, inside these delusions that you can just wait, or, I can just fantasize about this person and that'll be enough. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your own life, but kiss it like you missed it. I literally, I'm hearing somebody say, like, kiss my ass, like I'm walking away, like waiting for you for what? And the answer is yes. Okay? Like, yeah. So whoever I'm feeling detached, running away, I'm telling you, like, whoever you're running away from, they're walking away too. And I don't know if you wait, if by the time you finally ever feel ready, I feel like this person is already going to be in a relationship with somebody else. They're already going to be committed to something else. They're already going to be moving away because they value people who value them and who value making a move, or who value, like, prioritizing their healing and not putting everything on pause. Like, so if you're sending a lot of just wait for me energy, I don't really feel, this other person's like, no, I feel union coming on with somebody else. I feel your energy all around me. Yeah, like, I miss your touch. Yeah. Exactly. This person's like, what are we building here? What are we waiting for? You can wait. You can wait on the perfect time. You can wait on situation to just be perfect, because it might never feel that way. So at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your life. It's your choice. But Spirit is telling you, you keep juggling and you keep going back and forth and you keep being like, I'll wait for that person. I'll wait for them to finally recognize who I am. I'll wait around for them, or I want them to wait around for me until I feel ready, okay. But nobody is obligated to wait around for you until you feel ready, because maybe, the timing's just not lining up. Maybe, you won't feel ready for another amount of time, but this person is ready now. And, And that just means, okay, like, if the two of you aren't lining up, if your energy isn't lining up, the answer is yes. Let it be what it is. Maybe you're going through your dark night, but maybe this other person has already gone through their dark night. If the energies and the timing just isn't lining up, like, stop asking this person to wait for you and just focus on yourself, focus on your own healing instead of focusing so much on what they're doing and where they're going. Because whoever this person is, it's like this wait energy, they clearly aren't ready. So if you're sitting around waiting for somebody, like, you're gonna be sitting around continuing to wait for them. So Spirit is saying, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop wasting yourself waiting for somebody but that might never choose to come forwards, honestly. All right, well, that was a lot of left field. Excuse me, I wasn't exactly expecting that to be where this reading was moving. It's very different than the other readings, but that's fine. It is what it is. People's energy is what it is. So that's what I have for you today, Pile 3. Okay. But again, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. This is just your, some of your spirit guides' opinions. But at the end of the day, you have free will, you have choice, and it's kind of a situation of, if you're not ready, but this other person is, then just release them and let them go in love and light, and let them go do what they need to do, right? Nobody is obligated to wait for you. Nobody is obligated to sit there and stay beside you. And that doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. It just means the two of you are on separate timeline or different timelines. And, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. That just means you guys are different. You guys are in different places, and that's okay. So you and this person are in two very different places, because one person here is very much so is already in the process of walking away, making it through, doing what they need to do, bringing new people into their life, and this other person is still kind of sitting there like, I don't know if I want to jump. I don't know if I want to take this leap of faith. I don't know if I want to. It's like this person is like, one person is waiting for the other person to be like, oh, by the way, it's okay. I'm here. Like, oh, look at all these soft pillows down here and everything's fine. When this other person, they just took a leap off. They just took a leap off, and this other person wasn't there creating pillows or creating a soft landing for them, But whoever this person is, it's like, wait energy. That's the healing that they need to do. So whoever this person is this wait energy, they're not healed yet. They're still learning those lessons. They're still learning those lessons of, it's the time for action. It's not the time for waiting, right? You already have all the information that you need. The time for action, for most of you, I feel like has already passed. So, but again, at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your actions. If you want to wait, or if it's not for me to tell you, Anyway, that's what I got for you today, Pile 3. You got to make your own decisions. You just need to go inside and figure out what you really want and act on it. And act on it, okay? Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you guys. Let me know if this resonated with you down in the comment section down below. If you like the content, give it a like. If this didn't resonate with you, or if you feel like you have other messages in other groups, you're more than welcome to go ahead and watch those. Or if you feel like you have messages in other readings that I have, you're more than welcome to watch those, okay? Give it a like if you like the content. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out all the links in the description box down below, where you guys can reach out to me if you want like personal readings. There's a link to donate or tip to the channel. Thank you in advance to anybody who feels guided to do that if you really appreciated the reading. Okay, and there's also links down below to purchase this deck if you really appreciated these, or if you really liked the energy that you got off of the Breaking Light deck, the Divine Feminine Channel Messages. You're more than welcome to check those out and to check my site out down below. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today, okay? I hope that this gave you the love, light, and clarity that you were really looking for in this situation, okay? And always remember, at the end of the day, it's all about you, and it's all about what you're ready for. It's not really about this other person, right? It's about what you need and what you're ready for, and understanding that if somebody else is not ready for, or if you're not ready for what somebody else is asking for you, that's okay. Just let this other person go. Because it feels very much so like you're like one person is holding on to somebody who's walking away because they're not quite ready. And it's okay that you're not quite ready, but go ahead and let this other person go if you want to stay in that mode of not being ready, right? It's okay. Um, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around, right? So you have to have faith and understanding for that, right? But at the end of the day, please listen to yourself and stop listening to what other people tell you should do. Okay, as I'm sitting here telling you what you should do, which is why I'm like, I'm just gonna stop. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Okay, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.